Hello creeps, freaks and makeup geeks, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today's video is going to be just a little special effects haul. So as I mentioned in previous videos, I am hoping to start getting into prosthetic making. That's making prosthetic cuts, third eyeballs, that kind of thing. It's more professional looking than using scar wax, and it's a major part of the university course that I want to get onto, so it would be useful to have that on my portfolio. So as you may have seen in the little vlog that I posted, which will be linked up here somewhere, I went onto Amazon and I started looking at potential materials that I could buy. I looked at a couple of other shops, generally just to get an idea, and started to plan out the designs that I want to do. And I have my Amazon box here. Actually, it came next day delivery, so I have my Amazon box here, and I've just been into town. I went into Sainsbury's and Superdrug and have a little haul of some things. So if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, be sure to click subscribe. I post tutorials on makeup and gore. I have a couple of times done little makeup challenges. As I said, there are obviously going to be how to make prosthetic videos coming. So yeah, with that being said, let's get into the haul. I don't know what this is. So very quick before we get into this, I should point out that these aren't professional materials, so it's not like skin silicone and mold making silicone and all the fancy pieces. These are the bare minimum basics for starting to make prosthetics yourself at home. Just thought I should put that out there. Also, like this video. So, I have my Amazon box here. It's a fairly large box, and I'm just going to show you guys what I've got. I probably shouldn't be shaking this so violently, something's going to break. There's a glass bottle in here. So, I'll start off with the stuff I got in town first. So, I went into Superdrug with the intention of getting witch hazel that I'd found online. However, I couldn't find it in the shop itself, but I did kind of get something that I wasn't supposed to do. This is a Revolution liquid lipstick, and it's in the shade Nightmare, but it's just like a black liquid lip. I think I'm going to actually swatch this. Hold on. So it is just, yeah, no, I don't really like wear lipstick, especially not liquid lips, but it feels like a nice, it is literally just a black liquid lipstick, but it feels like a really nice texture. Texture? I don't know. Anyways, on to the rest of the wait a minute. Oh my god, that smells really good. That smells really good. What? I don't even know how to describe it. Right, I'm gonna get distracted. Anyways, on with the rest of the haul. Distraction over. Onto the actual prosthetic side of things. So to make these prosthetics, I will be using gelatin. It is a cheaper alternative to using something like skin silicone or foam latex. If I've been looking at the viewfinder the whole time, I'm sorry, but I'm not re-recording this. So for my gelatin, I just bought from Sainsbury's these vegetarian gel sachets. As I think I've said before, we're a vegetarian family, so obviously didn't want to buy real gelatin. I think this would probably work the same way, but yeah. I've only bought one box of this. This was £1.5, I believe. I've only bought one box because I want to get an idea of how it works first before buying absolutely loads. So that's the first thing. And then also from Sainsbury's, I have this bottle of witch hazel. This is a 200ml bottle. It does say distilled, but I think it's all the same thing. I don't know. This, I believe, was £2.5. Basically, the reason I went into Superdrug first was specifically to find a bottle of witch hazel that I'd seen on Amazon that I heard was cheaper in Superdrug. They didn't have it there, but I managed to find this one, which is the same size bottle, for cheaper in Sainsbury's. The reason you use witch hazel is when you're applying a gelatin prosthetic, you use a little bit of warmed witch hazel and it dissolves and like melts down the edges of the gelatin to blend it smoother into your skin, and obviously witch hazel is used as a skin remedy, so it's completely skin safe. So then moving on to the things that I bought from Amazon, there's just three things. As I said, this is a really small haul, but it's so cool to me. So this is just a bottle of vegetable glycerin. It is a 500ml bottle, which is kind of far too big. But basically what you use this for is when you melt down the gelatin to make the prosthetic, you add in a bit of glycerin and it like changes the texture of it and makes it more workable or something. I'm not entirely sure, but everything I saw said you need to use glycerin, so I have this whopping great bottle, and even though there is too much in here, it just means that I'll always have enough. Next in the Amazon box, I have these 3 plaster bandages. So these I'm pretty sure you all know what they are. You probably use them in like school sculpting kind of thing. It's bandages that are like coated with plaster of Paris. This is because I want to make a face cast, and I plan to use plaster of Paris bandages, cover my face in them first, and then take that off my face and fill that with plaster of Paris to make my face cast. So these, I don't know how much all of these things were, I can't remember exactly, but I will leave links in the description box to all of them should you want to buy them yourself. And the last thing from Amazon that was causing this box to be so heavy is a 2.5 kilo box of plaster of Paris from by Anita. Thank you, Anita. So as I said, the reason I have this is because I want to be making a face cast and use plaster of Paris for that, and also all of my moulds will be made of plaster of Paris as well, rather than using like mould making silicone, which is expensive for small amounts, and like if you cock up, that's it, pretty much gone, and also it's permanent, like it's set, and obviously you know plaster of Paris is permanent too, but with silicone I can make, say, like a cut wound mould, but once I've made it I have that permanently, and if I never use it again it's a waste. Whereas plaster of Paris, if I don't use it again, it's cheaper and I'm not wasting as much. So the good thing about this as well, I'm just going to open it up real quick, is that it's in individual bags as well, so I'm not going to be having to open loads and get it absolutely everywhere. Again, as I said, I will leave links in the description box to all of this because I do not remember the prices of any of it. So that is it for this haul, nothing major, just a few basic things that I needed. If you like this video, be sure to click like, and also subscribe, stay with me on this journey. If you have any questions, comments, concerns or suggestions for further Goretober videos, leave them in the comments below. I still also want to try and do a collaboration this Halloween with a few people, so if you'd be interested in that, leave a comment or message me on my Instagram, the link is in the description box. And yeah, I think that's all I have for today, so ciao!